Teach someone to earn, not just receive. Welcome to day 198 of our Supersize Your Business Annual Challenge. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Most organizations get this wrong. Most entrepreneurs, most business owners, most of us human beings have this backwards. We think that if we give someone money, that will solve their problem. The truth is, when we give somebody money, it solves their initial immediate problem. It helps them today, right now, but it also does not serve them well in the long run, because it means that they're going to be coming back for more, or they're going to reach out to someone else for more, because they've learned to be a taker or receiver, not an earner, a learner, earner, and giver. And we're going to talk about this today. Welcome. It's day 198 of our annual challenge. It's day 17 of our focus on contribution. So what are the best ways to contribute? I learned this lesson a little bit the hard way, not super hard, but a little hard. Back when I was younger, it was easy to just write a check for things and donate to charity and then not think about it again. I was busy running through my life, like so many of us are during different phases of our life. And it wasn't until I mentored a young woman by the name of Kaylee that I learned this lesson. She would come to me and ask me for answers to questions. She wanted me to solve all of her problems for her. And I learned a long time ago that we need to be self-starters. One of the skills that helps us more than anything is to be good, fast decision makers and problem solvers. And so instead of just telling her the answers, I started challenging her, in not in a mean way, but in a, hey, you can do this, you got this way, to be a problem solver, to seek out and figure things out. We always know what to do. We just don't believe we know what to do. So I wanted to instill in her the belief in herself that she could learn everything she needed, because everything she needed was already inside her, to answer her own questions, to solve problems, and only seek outside help from someone, or because before then, everything everybody told her to do, she would go out and do. Well, if she was listening to 10 different people, she would try to do 10 different things. How well does that work out for us? Not very well. Again, most of us have this backwards. I'm raising my hand on this one because I have done way more things wrong in my life. And any business owner who's successful that doesn't tell you that, or any coach that doesn't tell you, hey, it took me to get their story, find out what it is that they were able to create in their own life before you hire them as a coach to help you create, if that's the thing you want in your life. I hope that makes sense. It's kind of convoluted, but I think you know what I mean. It goes back to the whole, give a man a fish, you feed him for a meal, or for today. Teach a man to fish, and you feed him and his family and future generations for life, because it's a skill that's transferable. I love teaching people what to do that has worked out for me. That's why I show up and do videos every day. It's just my way of passing on and paying forward the things that I've learned. A lot of what I share, I've learned almost all of what I've learned so far in my lifetime has been the hard way, meaning trial and error, having to figure it out myself, feeling like my back was up against the wall, and not wanting to ask somebody for help or handouts, because I know that if I get a handout, it solves my immediate problem. But what I really always needed, and what most people need, and this is where we get it backwards, they need a hand up. You know, there's that meme where, I should attach that, where somebody's climbing a ladder, and this applies to corporate America, it applies to our families, it applies to everything. It's a way of giving back and paying it forward. You see them climbing up the ladder, and then they turn around and they reach down below and help the next person up the ladder. That is one of the most powerful things, and each and every one of us can do that. We all have gifts and things to offer people in terms of our skills, our abilities, frameworks and things we've figured out, problems that we've solved in the past that they're facing right now. But yeah, we could just tell them do this, and they might do it, and that solves their immediate problem. But guess what's going to happen? 3 months down the road, a different but similar situation is going to pop up because they didn't learn how to solve that situation themselves. Or better yet, put things in place to prevent that from ever happening again. That's my thing. It's like, all right, this happened. Let's figure out the root cause. Let's deal with the root cause, and let's make sure it never happens again. Because guess what? There's always going to be more problems and challenges down the road as we change and grow. And so we might as well have a system and a process for dealing with those and handling those ourselves. We got a bunch of reflective questions, but let's just jump to our, what are we going to do with this today? I challenge you, as today's single daily action challenge, to share, you can do one of two things. One, you can help somebody else or teach somebody something that will help them. It's pretty easy to look around and realize what the number one thing other people need is. And if you can teach them a skill to help them deal with that or improve that or eliminate it altogether, do that today. If you want to not do it one-on-one with somebody, just share a resource, a tool, a video, a post about something that you have used that helped to move your life forward and help you to solve a problem or be more of an earner and a learner than a taker, and give somebody a hand up today, not just a handout. I would love to hear your take on this topic. Share in the comments below. Otherwise, go out, make it an amazing day. As always, if I can help you, ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day. And I will, of course, before I say that, don't forget that this is the kind of thing we talk about and work on every single day in the Supersize Your Business free school community. If you'd like to join that, just put me in the comments below and I will send you the link and invite you, because I like to invite people that are like-minded and want to be a part of this awesome community. All right, if I can help you in any way, here we go. All you have to do is ask. Have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, see you tomorrow. Bye.